Welcome back to Oddiverse, the place where everyday questions get extraordinary answers. Today we dare to imagine an Earth quite different from the one we know. An Earth with rings, yes, enormous rings, just like Saturn. Close your eyes. Picture a faint band of shimmering lights sweeping across the sky at night. Now make that band huge, stretching from horizon to horizon. Sounds magical, right? But is it really a dream come true? Or could it turn into a nightmare? Stay with us until the end and we'll discover how these colossal rings would shape our planet's climate, wildlife, and your everyday life. The answer may surprise you. Every morning, instead of just the sun rising, you'd see our planet's rings light up in the dawn. The colors would shimmer, reds, golds, maybe even pinks, reflected by billions of tiny ice and rock particles spinning around Earth. Imagine stepping outside at night and witnessing a massive glowing arc overhead. It would be the ultimate cosmic spectacle. Tourists would flock to ringbelt viewing zones. Poets and songwriters would never run out of inspiration. Social media would erupt with pictures and videos of these swirling lights. It would be Earth's greatest show. But hold on, this visual feast comes with a price. A ring system isn't just for show. These colossal bands would cast long shadows across regions of Earth. Some areas might get less sunlight for parts of the year, cooling temperatures and possibly shifting weather patterns. Imagine farmland plunged into shadow for weeks. Crops could struggle. This might spark panic in some communities that depend on steady sunshine. Meanwhile, ring shadows over the oceans could impact marine life, reshaping the underwater ecosystem. Greenhouse farming might become essential in certain parts of the world. The beauty above could bring unforeseen chaos below. Changing sunlight means changing wind and rain patterns. Some scientists speculate that rings could slightly stabilize the planet's climate by reflecting some sunlight back into space, potentially slowing down global warming. But others say the uneven shading might create new desert areas or alter monsoons. We might beg for more rain in some places while others drown in floods. Is it a blessing or a curse? It all depends on how these rings formed, their size, and their composition. Our hypothetical rings could be born from a shattered moon or a string of captured comets. These rings would likely contain everything from fine dust to giant boulders. But watch out! Tiny fragments might fall into Earth's atmosphere. Imagine more frequent meteor showers lighting up the sky. Spectacular, yes, but also potentially dangerous. If larger chunks break free, they might pose a serious threat to satellites, or even to us. You might not be the only one disoriented by these rings. Animals rely on starlight, moonlight, and the sun to navigate. With giant rings overhead, nighttime patterns of light and shadow would shift. Birds could get confused on migration routes. Nocturnal insects might lose their sense of direction. Sea turtle hatchlings could mistake ring light for the horizon. It's a ripple effect that could throw entire food chains off balance, leading to unpredictable changes in survival rates for plants and animals. As the environment adapts, we might have to adapt too. Humans have always looked up for guidance, navigation by the stars, prayers to the heavens. Now imagine religious beliefs shaped by these eternal arcs. Mythologies would revolve around the rings. They'd appear on flags, in songs, and in everything from clothing patterns to architecture. Children would grow up never knowing a sky without rings. But what about fear? Would some see it as an omen? Possibly. Human psychology might be forever transformed. The rings become the symbol of unity, or if something goes wrong, a sign of doom. Maybe we'd find ways to harness the rings. For instance, space tourism to ring hotels. Imagine booking a ring lodge in Earth's orbit, or capturing ring ice for water. Our civilizations could flourish if we learned to tap into these new resources. But think about all the satellites and space stations. The ring's debris field might clutter Earth's orbit, making space travel riskier. The cost of living with rings could be high, financially and physically. Would ringed Earth be a majestic paradise or a planet on the edge of chaos? Maybe both. The visual impact alone could unite us in wonder, while the environmental changes force us to adapt or risk collapse. It's a reminder of how fragile and astonishing our planet truly is. So there you have it. Earth with rings would be a stunning, sometimes terrifying, and definitely world-altering reality. Nature, society, technology, everything would be reshaped under that brilliant arch of cosmic debris. Now I want to hear from you. Could humanity survive and thrive with planetary rings? Let us know down below in the comments. If you love exploring mind-bending possibilities, stick around Oddiverse. We've got more thrilling journeys lined up. And remember, the universe is full of wonders just waiting to be imagined. Thanks for watching Oddiverse. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, stay curious, stay bold, and keep exploring the oddities of our incredible universe.